Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be showing you that what is get and set functions inside Angular 14. We will be looking at a very simple example. You can see we have got a simple input field out there, and if I just write something here, you will see automatically this will be reflected back inside the user interface. And if I write something like a name, you can see name already taken, so it will show you this alert statement, and this is basically triggering of a on change event which automatically occurs whenever this value is equal to Kane. So as I return this Kane value, you will see automatically that alert statement was invoked. So I will be showing you how we can achieve this effect using the get and the set functions which are there inside Angular 14. How to do this? So first of all, I have written all the source code in the description of the video. If you want the, you can go to the description of the video. So now to get started, guys, I will delete all this source code and start from scratch. So the very first thing we need to do, guys, inside your template, we will first of all have a simple input field out there, input type text, and here we will be attaching, we will be doing this two-way data binding, but this time this will be again square brackets. Inside parentheses we will write here ng model, and we will be giving a function name. So in this case we will be validating, we will just write validate name. So this will be the function name, guys, get and set function name. So that's all that you need to do inside your app.component.html file. Now we just need to move to the app.component.ts file, and here we will write the code for this purpose, and here we will be declaring a variable which will be name, and this will be type any, and then we will have a private variable, guys, private underscore name, and this will be of type any. And this private variable, guys, which will be used for the get and the set functions. Let me just show you what I mean by that. So we have declared this function name, guys, validate name. So here we will be declaring the get function here. First of all, get validate name, and we will invoke this function, and this will be returning a string value. So we will be returning like this, and inside parentheses, so curly brackets, validate name. So I think there needs to be validate name. A get accessor must return a value, so we need to return a value from this. So we will simply write return here, and here we will be returning the value here, which is this dot underscore name. That's all. So we are returning this private variable that we have. So we are initializing this to validate name, so it will be initialized to this name variable, the value which is returning here. This is basically the advantage of using get function. And similarly we have the set function as well, guys. If you want to set the validate name here, so here we will be passing a value which will be of type string like this, and inside this, guys, here we will be invoking this dot underscore name is equal to the passed value. So whatever user will write inside this input field will get accessed here, and it will be equal to this dot underscore name value. And here we will be making the comparison that if this name is equal to Kane, in that case we will be showing a alert statement to the user that name already taken, like this. So this is all that we need to do, guys. And now if I go to the browser and if I write here Kane, you will see that nothing happens. Let me just see why it hasn't. Let me compile it once again, guys. Sometimes it will be a compilation problem. Let me compile it once again. ng-serve, we have written the command here. It is just doing its process. ng model validate name. ng model validate name. So just make sure the value is same here, validate name. Okay, that's the problem, guys. You can see that validate name, we are passing a value of type string. Okay, that's okay. I think the code is correct. Let me now see. Kane, you can see that as I return Kane here, you will see name already taken. So K should be capital here. So now if you want to show this value inside the browser itself, guys, we can simply also just write here inside the template. We can simply say the name is, and then we can simply use interpolation here, and simply we can call this function name, that's all, validate name. So what will happen here, as you write something here, you will see that. So here it is calling in the first, inside this interpolation expression, it is calling the get method that we declared here. You will see we are returning the value, whichever value which is stored here, we are returning through this underscore name. So whenever we are inside interpolation double curly brackets expression, we are calling this function validate name, and it is calling this get function, and it is returning the value. And whenever we are pushing the value, whenever we are writing the value inside input type text here, we are calling inside this ng model, we are calling this function name, and this in turn will pass the value, whichever value that I write here. If you see, I am writing this value, so this value is passed here inside this set function which we have declared right here, a set validate name. So this value is passed here, and this is invoked here. So every time if you write something here, it is checking this if condition here. If the value is equal to Kane, in that case it will show that alert statement. So the form validation is also taking place. So in this way, guys, you can use these set and get accessor methods inside Angular 14 in two-way data binding to make your form validation. So this was a short little example. Hopefully that you have learned the concept. If you want the full source code, you can read the blog post in the description of the video where I have given all the source code. Thank you very much for watching this video.